So if we space this out, if we just run this out, so what it will do is cargo run. Hi all. In this video, we are going to start with the slice types, and this is the second episode of the previous one. Like, this is the second part. So let's discuss. So we have mostly the two kinds of slice types. Which first one is the like string slice, and the second one is the array slice. So we have a couple of others, but let's discuss this now because this is the important one. So okay, so let's suppose you create a you create a variable name and you store some data, and you stored a string literal, as this is called string literal. If you don't know what string literal is, just watch the previous episode. So you create this data, and now what you want to do is you want to have only 3 letters of this one. So you can do what you can do is slice typing, and how you can do is just simply create an type the ampersand and then the name of variable and just the length, what length you want. If you want from like 3 words, you have to type 0 to 4, and it will just give you these 3 letters. Sorry, 3 letters, not 3 words. And how this is happening in this tag is it's just creating a segment here. So name is just pointing towards this segment and having this data, and it will just pick this create a new segment here, which is just referenced by this variable, and will have the copy of this thing, and will just put it out here as a SHOA, and this will contain only 3 letters. So this was just with the string literals, and if you want to have with the string type, what you have to do is just create a new variable using string type, and this is the whole thing happening like that, this scenario, but it is all happening in the heap memory, not in the stack memory. So this is all just happening same. So this web will be stored here. And there is another one which is array slice. So this is string slice, and if we talk about array slice, array slice is working same as the string slice, and how you can have these 3 letters is just you have to type is 0 to 4. That's it. Now let's take some example on the VS Code, and let's discuss one by one. So let's first write the topic name. So I'm continuing from the previous episode. So that was the episode 4, and like episode 4.1, and this is episode 4.2. Like this is the sub episode of the first one. So let's write the topic name first, slice type, and in the next, let's suppose you have this string on the heap, and what you want to have is this first word. Like you want this first word, and how you identify the first word is just by space. And now let's have some function which will give you first word, and you pass this string as a reference, and let's just comment this out and write the function here. Yeah, this one first word. So Copilot just helped us and typed one by one, and let me just explain it to you. So what this first of all, we have passed the string as a reference. As you can see, we have passed this string as a reference. We're not passed it as a like moved. We not passed it as a like value. Not so this is not moved. Ownership is not moved. So the s variable still have ownership as we have passed it as a reference. Okay, so we have accepted it and got it here, and then what we did is s.asBytes. So we just applied the function asBytes. What this asByte is doing is nothing, just converting all of the characters of the string into ASCII numbers. So here we got the ASCIIs, and at the second what we did is we just implemented a loop here, which is doing a couple of other operations. First of all, these bytes, we implemented the ITR operation, iteration operation on the bytes, which just converted the bytes into a collection, into an iteratable collection, which will be used in the for loop. And if you don't know what this iteration is doing specifically for in the for loop, you have to watch the previous episodes, which is like describing all of the for loops. So link of the full playlist will be in the description. So this iterate, like this is a short form of iteratable. So this iter function is making these bytes as a iteratable collection. And what this enumerate function is doing is, this is creating tuples from this iteratable collection. And then we are using the for in loop for this operation, and we are destructuring the tuple here. And if you don't know what destructuring of tuple is, you have to watch the previous videos. So if you will not follow along all of the other previous videos, you will not able to understand it properly. So we are destructuring the tuple here, and this I will give the index of the value in the tuple, and this item will give the item R value itself. So what we are doing at this second operation is, we are just have to compare either the thing or the item returned from this string with the string. This is the string. So we are in the item in this variable. Let me copy this out and paste here for you. So this is the string that we have. So this item is holding each of these characters in this string. On each iteration, this item will hold single character of this string. So what we have to do is just to compare either this item is equal to empty space, and if it is, then we just found our first word. Because when we will found our first word, whenever we will reach at this empty space, and we have to compare it, this item with the this empty space in the character form. So whenever we find this, we just returning this out from index 0 to till that index where we currently are, and we will find out this our first word, and we will iterate it out till the end. If we will not found any kind of any kind of space, what we will consider is the whole word is our just first word. Like, let's have another example. Let's suppose if we have only this hello word, so this hello word whole is our first word, because we don't have any other word separated by space. So we will just return this whole word from start to the end from here. So I will show you by example how these slices are working after this example. So we are just returning the whole word. So what these two dots are doing is, this is just saying start from the start, and then just end at the end, and just take the whole string and just return the reference of it. So yeah, this is what these are doing. And what here is doing is just so here we are collecting the slice. We are collecting the slice from the string, as we already watched at the whiteboard example. We are starting from 0 and we are ending at this specific index. So we are just collecting our first word and just returning the reference via dereferencing it by ampersand sign. So yeah, this is the whole this function is doing. And when we save it out and just let's make another variable here and print this out, so it will be containing our first word. So if it's complaining, yeah, it is complaining here, what we have to do is just to put b here, and what this b is doing, just ignore this out. You can just mentally consider like item is being compared to empty space. So if we space this out, if we just run this out, so what it will do is cargo run. Okay, sorry, cargo run, and it will give us this word, first word hello. so it's just printed it out here. So if we will take a couple of other examples how you can take slices, if we take the example of string literal, it can be like of that this, and if we want to take the first three letters, how we can take it out is just take a slice from it, 0 to 3, and actually this is the index, so this is compared with the index. So let me show it out as an index. Maybe, and let's type out the index 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so if we want to take the first three letters, what we have to write is we have to write one extra index at the slice time. So we took 0 to 3, and it will give us like 3 characters of the string. So this is with the string slices and example of string slice, and this is the example of string types. Let's take example of array, and if you take the array here and then just try to get the slice, and this is the same thing that you can do here as well. So we haven't put the semicolon, that's why it's complaining, and this is just all. This is string slices, how this works. This is just all. So string slices are helpful at most of the places because we have to take or do some operations at the chunk of some collection, at the specific chunk of the collection. So this is all with the string slices, and if you didn't get any kind of points, you just comment down and I will try to make another separate video, or we'll try to clear your doubt in the comments. So this was all for this video. Just share, subscribe and like, and because you will not find this kind of quality content on Rust. Like I am illustrating to you, taking whiteboard examples as well, and then after clearing concepts at whiteboard, we are just doing the examples at the VS Code, and this is really amazing. So if you haven't checked out the previous episode, that was amazing, and that was really important at the borrowing and ownership concept. Just watch it out and share, subscribe, and that's it for this video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.